Friends, welcome. Today we are going to meet one of people's favorite dogs for its ability to care, protect, and face the most difficult tasks, and because throughout history it has shown that it is capable of going above and beyond the call of duty. Loyalty to its owner is a word that knows the advantages and disadvantages of having a German Shepherd. Let's evaluate the characteristics and conditions of this breed, given the needs of a common family. Some disadvantages for you may not be clear in this video. We do it for educational and entertainment purposes. The first advantage is that it is one of the most popular dogs. You might wonder what benefit it can have for you to know that this dog is one of the most popular. In short, a lot, since you will be able to find a lot of information about these specimens and previous experiences that people have had. Additionally, it is one of the breeds of dogs with one of the highest club rates in the world. In the US, it ranks second among the favorite breeds of Americans consecutively for many years. The profile that people see in the dog is varied, and this can help you decide on a dog of this size. In short, if you want to know more about a German Shepherd, you just need to search online or learn about experiences with the animal near where you live. The second advantage is that it is excellent with children. It is always good to know how a dog gets along with the little ones, since if you have them, it will make it easier for you to know if it is suitable, and if you plan to have them, you can be calm without thinking about giving them to another family. In this case, they are dogs that achieve an excellent connection with children by being a dog with a very marked instinct to take good care of children who need a lot of attention. So they will always be alert to any situation that represents a danger to them. They tend to tolerate some rough play from the little ones. However, your task as a responsible owner is to teach the little ones the limits and respect for the animal to avoid situations that escalate them. The German Shepherd is a dog that was created from the beginning to work, but it also adapted to have a strong instinct of care and to be able to enter the homes of German families, since a characteristic that was highly valued and still is valued was how tolerant they could be with children. The American Kennel Club gives this breed the highest score in this regard. Summarizing this first part, the first advantage of a German Shepherd is its popularity, which will not surprise you because you can investigate with many opinions to decide. And the second is that they have a maximum score in tolerance with children. The third advantage is that it is one of the most intelligent dogs in the world. The German Shepherd has the honor of having been placed second in Stanley Korn's intelligence ranking. This has been demonstrated in the number of jobs in which it has excelled, being care and protection one of the most notable, but also rescue and assistance to people with disabilities. The German Shepherd, thanks to its intelligence, needs less than 5 exercises to understand a new command. It has the ability to remember without the need to practice the tests. It responds to the first command at least 95% of the time. It is a dog that can be trained step by step as long as you do not skip any process. And if you do not have time or do not feel prepared, you can always seek help from a professional to socialize your German Shepherd as soon as possible. The fourth advantage is that it is one of the best guard dogs. The German Shepherd is on the list of the best guard dogs that exist. They are dogs that know how to distinguish when the situation is dangerous for the family and can also act quickly if necessary. This has been one of the main reasons for being one of the historical dogs used by the police and military armies. It was in their honor that the K9 department was created. As canine officers are known, let's meet the fifth advantage, which is that they are easy to train. They are an easy-to-train dog. As you have seen, due to their intelligence, they tend to follow orders very easily, and as they like work, they will always find fun. If trained with positive reinforcement and rewards, something they will love from the very beginning. It is advisable to be firm, stay consistent, and teach them step by step the necessary commands to have an optimal level of socialization. Remember that it is important to do it from when they are puppies. But if you receive or adopt even larger specimens, there is no problem. You just have to add a little more effort and you will see results very quickly. If you are enjoying this video, it would be of great help if you give it a like so that YouTube can recommend it to more people. And if you want to support our work, you can subscribe, it's free, and activate the bell notifications. First disadvantage: they tend to suffer from many diseases. Not everything could be so perfect when it comes to the German Shepherd. It is one of the dogs most affected by hereditary diseases. The first, and one that it shares with many dogs of its size, is hip dysplasia and elbow dysplasia, which tend to affect them more strongly when they are in old age. They also tend to suffer from von Willebrand's disease, which is a blood disorder in which blood does not clot correctly. Blood contains many proteins that help the body stop bleeding. Organizations dealing with these breeds always ask people that if they want to have a German Shepherd, it must be from a certified breeder. The lifespan of this canine is 7 to 10 years. Second disadvantage: not suitable for small places. A male German Shepherd can measure between 60 to 65 centimeters and a female between 55 to 60 centimeters. Their weight can reach between 30 to 50 kilograms. With this data, you can realize that we are talking about a very large dog that will not be comfortable living in a small apartment in the city. The German Shepherd requires space to be able to function freely, play, and run if necessary. Living in small places deprives them of this, and if you have glass or ceramic objects, they can be easily knocked down when the animal passes by or follows you. Some people claim that they can live in small places with a high degree of effort on the part of the owner. In our case, we do not recommend it. If you have lived with one in a small place, you can write your experience in the comments. Third disadvantage: a dog with a lot of energy. You should know that the German Shepherd is a dog that demands a lot of energy, so it is not recommended for people who do not have time or whose work schedule is very busy. Keeping them in a place without physical activity can create problematic behaviors in them that will end up affecting both their life and the family's life. Being a very intelligent dog, it needs to be challenged with exercises. The recommended amount varies, but an average would be 45 minutes a day. The animal needs to walk and stay active with games and entertainment to drain all the accumulated energy daily. It is also vital that you can spend quality time with them. It's not a dog to be tied up guarding a house. Remember that even the best guard dog in the world needs to be trained for that. Hitting and being chained is not appropriate for any dog. And you have probably heard that a dog attacked its owner, or the dog got sick when it was young, or wanted to eat more and died. All of this has a common factor: a dog that did not live with the family, that is closed or tied up and did not have a full life. If you can't dedicate time to your dog, it would be better to find a stuffed animal. Fourth disadvantage: reserved with strangers. As we said at the beginning, the video may or may not be a disadvantage for you, but when it comes to strangers, the animal will always be alert and waiting for any suspicious behavior. If the owner of the house receives them and welcomes them, the animal may change the way it sees them. But when going out, it is always important to walk them on a leash, since by instinct they will tend to chase everything that moves and even want to assert themselves over other dogs that are walking with their owners. Try to take all necessary precautions to avoid major problems. Fifth disadvantage: sheds a lot of hair. The German Shepherd's coat is double and tends to be medium, and if they are dogs that shed a lot of hair, so you must prepare for this. Now, if you want to have one, and if you already have one, you can tell us your story with this topic. You will need to brush it at least once a week and, depending on the situation, bathe it once a month. You should also be aware of trimming their nails, which should be done every 28 days, as they tend to grow a lot. It is also good to know that these dogs tend to drool, but not much. What do you think of the German Shepherd? If you have had one, write in the comments some advantages or disadvantages that we may have omitted and how you have fared with this breed. Well, that's all for now. Until next time.